De pepe dorje che chana bata, the Jaja Kala Juba, the Tudona Batamana, Tashi direction, the Thomas Hanji, John Dege, Longzi, Namatani, Honga Drami, some Sakwe, Sabje or Mati, the Sing Sanji Tamjila, Chupa Simji Tamjil, Moai,
all the Vajra siblings who are here in person, and all the Dharma friends who are joining through live streaming. I offer you the melody of loving kindness and compassion from Buddha Bangavin's Baking Bowl. This loving kindness and compassion accumulated by the Buddha for 30 countless aeons. So I offer this loving kindness, melody of loving kindness and compassion to all the Buddhas, and I dedicate it to all sentient beings.
Before we begin today's practice, we always report on the number of people that have died in the major conflicts around the world. So we keep them in our prayers as we do this practice, especially the Jangchok for the deceased. In the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, 72,063 Palestinians have died, and 1,993 Israelis have died. In the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 1,289,830 Russians have died, and 521,650 Ukrainians have died. And in the Sudan Civil War, an estimated over 150,000 people have died. And in the Iran War, an estimated 2,000 have died. So we will begin with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Tarpadan Tamjen Jemba Parda Jubarze Tamje Dorsepe Manam Kadanyambe Semje Tamje Deva Dante Donga Dandra Judulaname Yanda Badoga Sanjo Rinpoche Tobarza.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Solang Dibjin Japsun Je, Jedar Hunje Dershe Je, Sancho Tone Jebata, Sancho Semba Labala, Dedarim Jene Bada, Dibjin Dola Pendanda, Sancho Semne Jebje, Dibjin Tone Labala,
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sancho Bardo Dane Japsum Je, Dagge Jinso Jimbe Sonam Je, Lula Penso Sanje De Barisho.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
제목들이 자식 돌아오는들이 여기 자식 따오는데 손남거를 탐지 내가 열라 그래 진짜 너도 찍마도 요마때 삼제래 삼제디 세지 탐지 피고 삼제 라고 바닥 총망을 동데 라고 세지 탐지 피고 삼제 때래 동ар 그 자당 잡아지고 되네 나삼 오 라고 바닥 총망을 nga samgo nga yan zibade jikpo to pa didina koba thoma me pa nga yan zibade didina yore de ka pa pa na dongege jo tawajo nga yan zibade jani o senji ne pingo samje sanje ge tap de se tabla ke ba de ka ke ba de jiwa jiwa tamje de dongege jo ta charto jiwa jiwa tamje de debe jo ta 라고 톱톱아 소남 톱톱아 송 대 기적해서 뭐대 레좀 되라래.
Or Dharma friends, in the Buddhist, actually, in the Buddhism, we have the recitation that may all beings have happiness and a cause of happiness. So whether we have small or temporary happiness for this life or next life or then in the other lives. So all of these happiness occur from cause. Without cause, then any single happiness not occur. So then the great happiness, for example, like the like king's pleasure things or their powers and so forth. In fact, all of these happiness are related merit. So this merit is related. The root of this merit there is a single thing, which is loving kindness and compassion. So when we have loving kindness and compassion, and then we think may all thinking beings have happiness and cause and happiness. That is loving kindness and compassion. So then we say may all thinking beings free from suffering and the cause of suffering. Actually, what is the cause of suffering? The cause of suffering is self-charity or I. We think I. So first we think I, and then we think my child and my wife and family and so forth. So the because of the self-charity, then since beginningless time, we cyclically exist in this samsara, like snow falls on the ground. So that's where the loving kindness compassion means, oh, I'm going to benefit all thinking beings. That who mentioned that Buddha, Buddha mentioned that all the cause of happiness of thinking beings is loving kindness and compassion. So then this loving kindness compassion is merit, it benefits this life and other lives, and then this is karma, a good karma cause and effect too.
The dog colors on the Tapachim dog and Sanjay Songore. Taking Betty jumps all last on. Tikwanga, Tikwachibo in something same day. Tai jumped on you simply Tapia Pingo, some Jachibo already. They took Wachimbo race. Tikwa Chong Baji Church or Uncle Patang Choma, I'm not sure about it. They took what Chong read. They are Chongoma of Belate. They Bajo song is Jikong the children. Lamtan come to it. They pink marriage. Then I read Tapachum and dog and song. The time is or it.
So then this, where is the loving kindness and compassion mentioned, which sutta mentioned, is Buddha mentioned that in the great liberation of the sutta of great liberation. So Buddha said there that the Mahayana, the example of Mahayana is like an ocean. So then usually we think that I'm a Mahayana practitioner. So that means then our mind is like a boundless ocean that we think I'm going to benefit all thinking beings. When we think all thinking beings, then our mind becomes like a boundless ocean. And then the small or kind of small this vehicle. That means one thinks that I need some happiness, and then thinks my child or my wife needs happiness. So this example is like cattle's in the cattle's footprint there is a small water. Then if there's the weather is become heat, and then it's immediately dry up. So that's where the small-minded, or if one think only benefit for oneself, then this it means the small kind of a vehicle, or small the vehicle traditional practitioner. So that's where that's is important to know that this Mahayana and this small vehicle. The difference is that, and then we think, we start to believe that this great loving kindness and compassion benefit other beings.
Now we'll go to the Arya Tara text, beginning on page 1.
Namo Sanje Chuto Kunga Chomdema Dano Jamje Sancho Semje To Namo Sanje Chuto Kunga Chomdema Dano Sancho Semje To.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Sobhava Shuddhaya Sarvadam Sobhava Shuddhava Renjinhutta Tulmanda Yonte Sojao Nebja Lencha Jombongo No Sembonla Pende Drupare Namar Sarva Togavu Sotjan Trupa Sonkar Yomeja Banzara Jomdende Maja Sejendanja Kripa Samsar Sano Samjumba Deshake Yera Drudunkur Tayoke Go Sancho Chembongo Sojan Tendo Kunde Deshen Akunda Rimidanyo Nong Le Yorobom Meshem Poran Jengo Sender and Jenje Jubava Parnor Temense David and Jen Trezon Bedeva Tagevo Dunya Sayon Jadani Jen Korlo Kasans Sayan Chujayon Bebe Kanse Japsun Jedon Zingbeng Amba Renjin Jin Jetar Jin Jin Jewa Pane Song Wahu Tu Tamye Kale Untrupe Omen Ena Gundra Wangake Jin Dan Yime Wangke Banya Batan Guru Sova Om Dare Dure Mama Yunda Banya Batan Guru Sova Don't let Angela Dormana Dayang Adan Chonde de Mamba Pardon la me go te ja den je tem don jem do do kun Arya Tara Samaya Arya
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like, gathering of the Exalted Mother. Please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings. Homage to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, dear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tre and pe sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions will adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid-wraiths ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding, right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable, whom by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose two eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with Twaisara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, powered by the set of three natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
Jarva Kunja Jena Doje Jarva Yanja Male Jarva Tala Kundama Nirma Pamo Yanje Mata Sona Chota Namja Namjarma Rezema Jinja Mata Jene Jardan Senden Naja Druman Jiten Samja Notar Trashi Tundre Jimza Rabja Matan Barva Vajima Amin ma marza jama maham jama ritu mata vazara jiman jokon sipan sole dursan sancho tomjo da jangchila jebsama.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions, of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed. While you chant the Tara mantra, please prepare the burning away affliction text. And we'll be starting on page 2, following the blue writing for the deceased.
Om dare du dare du re
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om Dare Du Dare Du Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Mama Kala Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Sarva Siddhi. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kalo Jo Siddhi. Om Beda Amarda Kundala Hana Hana Hom. 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 Om Ai Ho Lana Yeshi De Durze Showa Bam Chodan Roche De.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sorva Ude Solama Rinpoche Dhamma Buddha Trinche Chuje Karame Dolo Nesa Chile Toye Yerme
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Beda Amarda Kundale Hana Hana Hom. Om Soba Vajada Soba Dhamma Soba Vajada Va Tombe Nale Tombe Tele Jemba Yonsa Jemba Le Tsele Deba Shisawa Pungamji Yonsa Zoba Sumbe Teta Sarva Kunjo Sumdan Jinkar Lola Jobson Rojimba Ju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Sovasi bete zete, na punjume tongje je, parne so sungwa chu, redro je ten karje ja, karve ne la deva me, che par me zon sum je ne, simpe dong, sum me cha, deve le je panyun je, karve ne la ma cha she, Marang lo ban ren ba ya lu de chen ma nian ba ya dam den ba sem jian na den ga nen cho tam ban de la dan lo bo jing a ro ge jie yu jian da xiu jie.
Page 5. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you care for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family. Do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the yidam single-pointedly to the supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Oi namo tso sun ram jan den ba da, lang a den zen sa jen tu, jen de nam shi gan ne jam, me be den dan shi je je, nen ben zo ang ge shan zai. Namo tso sun ram jan den ba da, lang a den zen sa jen tu, Sende nam je karne jam me be den den chi je je ne ben zo anga shan za.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the 3 roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past, you are called to this support.
Ne ben zo anga shan za. Za hong ba wo ran yang ga hong hong Sarvam Benganam Balinda Kaya Om Sarvam Benganam Balinda Kaya Om Sarvam Bengan Balinda Kaya.
Page 9. Home, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state, where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hum, hum, hum.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas, the 5 families, and their consorts.
Om Hong Zhang She Ma La Ma Ba Da Om Sarada Sada Saranjala Bedur Benja Ban Teda Nam Je Jor Samne Ishe Was Trubaye Rejo Sawu Sikwa
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Ama sarva dada gada adi dhana adi dada sarva pa avarana bheme guru sova dare tu re sova daha daha sava nara gagade dum hom dare tu re sova Bata Bata Sarva Chitta Gagade Dom Tare tu Re Sova Mata Mata Sarva Taya Gagade Dom Tare tu Re Sova Senda Sarva Gagade Dom Tare tu Re Sova Jata Sarva Heta Tare tu Re So Jita Sarva Sura Gaga Heta Jatara Tamba Samjana Lana Jena Trusurda Laye Jana Dabaye Devjenda Kutuso
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so will I bathe your body with the pure waters of the gods.
Ama Sarva Dada Gada Abeka Gada Samay Jere Jarve Koson Tonjola Nyama Chema Mengaya Daso Gosam Dripjan Jet Sembeta Pyetujola
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abeka Gada Samaya Shiraya Teta Kala Sumba Mebeka Sangla Tera Gupu Gusawa
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Gaya Beshoda Om Bajayena Nanda Jarve La Toyo Chana Sendo Ranjen De Nyendru Dharmanam Bajam
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature, the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova Om Sarva Dada Gada Abekhan Sumaya Shiraya Yonde Jangchok Mebe Tenzeng Adin Tujecha Ishi Chode Jingorde Nam Shepe Monte Drube Bate Karbo Treme Tapa Majar Kayame Zende Lunga Yesumpe
Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Dure Sova Om Arya Tara Samaya Mana Balaya Arya Tara Dinoba Didra Vasudha Kaya Me Baba Yo Me Baba Anurado Me Baba Java Sede Me Baba Dosova Kama Sutame Satang Kirang Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Banta Wate Ayatarema Ayatare Baba Maha Samaya Tadowa Uma Sarva Tata Kata Apekenga Amaya Shuraya Wo Nyamo Dele Sendele Nyama Koyan Dele Nyamse Tato Dele Ba Kunjo Sumje Dele Sho.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Tosa melo tavata sanaya da jiten kan tamye shengan do tumma tandrya kan sayang yishe wasa me kan so sarto yishe chato la me yarnan sa tupe yishe zang kamzan la ye nan Tuzar Messian Dodo Madara Donjitin Taba Yishi Togan Jikdu Simni Dombala Tata Mada Mayame Tosa Lundraja Rikbanyan Boju Shoshe.
Middle of page 15. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Tamjen chenpa tunpa po suna yunten jamso ye tepjen shela samsa lo takpen tuja tarve geve ngen son le tu she che tu tunta jo jo pa shen jo jo samsa lo churne churve la vyanto la pa ta la rab tu ku Genda Laya Samsa Lo Jume Shara Mayo Chujek 내 젠롱조 소거릉아조 독제 탕가 저제로 벨라 셰조조 거라 산자도 산자의 바탐제라 신들 근제 자니제 르트바의 난군전 조도 배드바제 점내 점소 제남제 나단타의 샘진공 korwangi sonjele dor thorbene chondo so jamne jamso chenam datan thaye simjingo korwangi sonjele dor thorbene su chondo so.
Bottom of page 17. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the five Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Om Arya Tara Samaya Manapalaya Arya Tara Inopati Dhanendro Sukakayo Me Baba Supplication Me Baba Anurado Me Baba Sarva Siddhe Me Parya Sarva Karma Sutta Me Suttam Shayam Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavat Ayatara Mamembe Ayatare Baba Masama Sadova Kaya Vakasata Sarva Abhaka Om Ahore Ryan Kang Om Ahong Om Ahong Om Ahong Nama Sarva Tata Katapa Shumishu Sarva Dekha Ungate Savarena Emangangana Kam Sova Nama Sarva Tata Katapa Shumishu Sarva Dekha Ungate Savare Emangangana Kam Sova Nama Sarva Tata Katapa Shumishu Nandika de Savarena Emangangana Zoho jara japa chonyo zum no ye la japa ni dun tam hana lem jan tu be don nam jan yun da do le wa kame jan te ve sim je lom jo na do sa tuk je tap dan ten be lo pon je lom jo de jen je no ze da rum cho ju dan den be so wa dan cha cha je be cha wa nyam mon dong wa se we dong wa ya tin zen na da sa je san la de chen de re je pa lang ba ye rum dang na ma le kun je yin je se da gong de ju wa sho Nuyung long jun de tar pa me da su da de ni sa la su de yu xiang yi jie lai de ten zeng a dang sa jie san la de chen de re jie pa lang ba ye cu zhou ren jin ba rang sa zhou ju jie.
Page 22. Home, listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind, we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions, consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi. These are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception, and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink, having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like. Actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Om Ah Hom, all beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming. They are alone, without refuge or shelter, without protector or ally, without support from past merit, and with little virtue to call upon. A heap of 4 names, their very feeling is suffering, tormented by fear and confused perception, anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Donga sumjirum jaya te la ma cha ma jin ba san jo jo da sem jin jin ye den ba chen ba che Ramye me bade jumada Nandu do wasanyen boye jelu Ema gupe shendu sa Nama taye ishinga Nyamungu basan Ne namshe aye namban Opa me bedo karten
Home. Listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in psychic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of three kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the five paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Jum den da te jen she pa ta jum ba yan ta pa zo pa sa gom ba wa pa te me pa la sa ta lo chu tu jiao sun je.
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge. Free in the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is the city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Huh.
Bam jo jarve to je san la do so de be yo je ju de ne ke je san ya ne me je ju
By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings in our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah. Light rays of wisdom in the form of fire emerge from the hearts of all the mandala deities and purify all the aggregates, elements, sense bases, and samsaric phenomenon of the deceased into the space of primordial purity without reference point. Home, in the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Arya Tara Samaya Mana Balaya Arya Tara Dinoba Didonando Me Sudakayo Me Baba Subachayo Me Baba Anarato Me Baba Sarva Siddhi Me Parenta Sava Karma Sutta Sadam Jayan Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Banga Savata Danda Arya Tara Mamanda Arya Tara Mahasamaya Sato Anayan Dola.
Now we'll return to the Arya Tara text on page 38 to recite the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mother wanders in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind, so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it, but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother, perfect awakening, please protect us.
Arya Tara Sapare Vara Agam Padam Bhubadu Alugan Gandana Shabda Ninda Arya Tara Baba Maha Samaya Sadova Om Arya Tara Samaya Manapalaya Arya Tara Denoba Dendro Me Baba Sudu Kayo Me Baba Subudhayo Me Baba Me Bayanza Sova Kama Suzame Satam Chirang Kuru Hung Ha 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 Banga Vate Aya Tare Mame Aya Tare Baba Maha Samaya Sadova Om Aya Tare Samaya Manapala Aya Tare Denoba Dendro Me Baba Sukavati me baba, Supplication me baba, Anurato me baba, Sarva Sete me Pariento Soa Kama Sutan Kirang Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Banga Vate Aya Tare Man Aya Tare Baba Mahasam Sadova Manjayon Samadata Dala Mumbe Wangana Numba Ganji Zonzo Langutata Jorvere Wandana Denda Lanjeto Korva Sito Yuneja Nimite Da Zoso Chona Lepa Tarduso
Page 45.
Jamsen Sema Wanjerta Lamen Chibengudata Lama Laye
Exalted Transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience, expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond. Let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from the divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, May Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of all the three-time Buddhas, blue-green with one face and two arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the Mother holding an upala be present. Mother of the victors Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and excellent noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions, wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all knowable things. O brilliant Mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the three-time Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we will do Zambala, summoning good fortune in the rainfall of benefit and happiness text on page 63.
And pure land of perfect happiness, where the name of sorrows unknown, Anita's grand long life, regardly kind-hearted, immortal, pure land of perfect compassion, when 5 voice names don't exist, generous he called me with love, grant me the supremacy, dear to slap pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life, even in misery's names are gone, lotus born grant you blessing, sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused they don't exist, but just at the grand sees mirror like redemption, deep glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist, Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire, Ganamita blessing, grand discerning wisdom, CD, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha, there's no words for jealousy, Amokasi Dibi, bestow accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairocana Grand Dharma, that to wisdom city, grand vital essences of the 5 great mothers in low life, illuminated Rudya. Now tackled was with darkness, grant peace, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound Mantra Guru, where all lineages dwell, grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamu. Dry in the sphere of self-display, dwell the dams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides, gathered in Fritz guidance, stairs, grant rapning, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dhammakayas expands, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra day. All taming to sphere, dwell Makala and Corgan subjugating, see the fortune of enlightenment. Om Shin Vaishavanasa, bird was a was Ganzamba, Lao was Kali for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your corn, don't waver from you, heart pledge. Think of us compassionate, being all alive, fortune being fortune of cattle, fortune of street horses, and wealth of rich country life, store the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and molds, fortune of gods and those best cattle, wealth of rich gunting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of a lovely silk, highly pressed gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's good spirits with me, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 words, gods and humans wealth, bring them here as good fortune, Papa's body fortune, Zambolin's a Dharma, Balanchas fortunate, wealth, Armenians longevity, brings life as blessed merit, all of lands grand fortune, Indian kings religious, my Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortunate, well the army of King Son, the courage of Ukahor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect with food and clothing, radiant splendor reaches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Monks to Apollo's grip, just fortune of brave and strong, boys beautiful and virtuous girls, pure voice prince, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like in shrouding mist, where stellar life fortune, please come here like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here like wind falling from above. Up the long life fortune, come like sweet rains ripening below. Long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roll fortune, Harvard students, line, come like dancing star garlands. Who is the virgin reaches west of the as other lady receiver. With your attitude, you're bringing holy words for being auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here, always remember this place and make this fortune steadfast. Potent as life substance, says and of this place protect. Wealth, please remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, see, grant us less treasure, grant wealth and merit, see, grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Salva City, Allah, Allah.
Om Ahom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Sambala Yapyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another, and may the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. And because we did the burning away afflictions for the deceased today, our dedication prayer will be an aspiration for birth in the pure realm of Sukavati in the little red book. Emaho, in the direction of the setting sun from here, past innumerable worlds and slightly elevated above us is the pure realm of Sukavati. Although I do not see it with my physical eye, it is vividly clear in my mind. There resides the Bhagavan Amitabha. The color of ruby, he blazes with majesty. He is adorned by 32 good marks and the 80 signs, such as the Ushnisha on his head and the wheels on his feet. He has one face and two hands and holds an alms bowl in meditation. Wearing the 3 Dharma robes, he is seated in Vajra posture on a 1,000-petaled lotus in a moon disk seat. His back is supported by a Bodhi tree. He gazes upon me from a distance with compassionate eyes. On his right is the Bodhisattva Avalokita. He is white and holds a white lotus in his left hand. On Amitabha's left is the Bodhisattva Mahasammaprapta. He is blue and holds in his left hand a lotus with a vajra on it. The right hands of them both display to me the mudra of giving protection. These 3 principles are like Mount Meru, vivid, distinct, and brilliant. Their retinue is 1 trillion bodhisattva bhikshus. All of them are golden in color and adorned by the marks and signs. Wearing the 3 Dharma robes, they fill the realm with yellow. As there is no difference between near and far for devoted prostration, I devotedly prostrate to you with my 3 gates. The Dharmakaya Amitabha is the lord of the family. The light rays of his right hand emanate Avalokita and 1 billion further emanations of Avalokita. The light rays of his left hand emanate Tara and 1 billion further emanations of Tara. The light rays of his heart emanate Padmakara and 1 billion further emanations of Padmakara. I prostrate to the Dharmakaya Amitabha. Buddha, you kindly and constantly regard all beings throughout the 6 times of day and night. You always know what thoughts are moving through the mind of every being. You always hear distinctly the words spoken by every being. I prostrate to the omniscient Amitabha. It is said that, other than those who have rejected Dharma or done any of the 5 worst actions, all who have faith in you and make the aspiration to be born in Sukavati will fulfill that aspiration. You will appear in the bardo and lead them to your realm. I prostrate to the guide Amitabha. For the length of your life, innumerable kalpas, you will not pass into nirvana. You abide manifestly now. It is said that anyone who prays to you with one-pointed devotion, even their lifespan is exhausted, unless that is caused by the ripening of karma, will live 100 years. You will avert all untimely death. I prostrate to the protector Amitayas. It is said that there is greater merit in hearing the names Amitabha and Sukavati and joining one's palms with faith than in filling countless billion world realms with jewels and giving them in generosity. I therefore prostrate to Amitabha with devotion. Anyone who, hearing Amitabha's name, sincerely gives rise to faith from the depths of their heart, even once, cannot be turned back from the path of awakening. I prostrate to the protector Amitabha. Having heard the name of the Buddha Amitabha, until one reaches the essence of awakening, one will not be born as a woman without power. One will be born of good family, and every birth one's morality will be pure. I prostrate to the Sugata Amitabha. I offer my body, possessions, and roots of virtue, whatever actually prepared offerings there are, mentally emanated auspicious substances and signs, the 7 jewels, the pre-existing billion worlds with their billion sets of 4 continents, Mount Meru, the sun and the moon, and all the luxuries of gods, nagas, and humans. Bringing all of these to mind, I offer them to Amitabha. For my benefit, accept them through your compassion. I confess all the wrongdoing I and all beings, my parents included, have done throughout beginningless time up to now, such as killing, stealing, and fornication. I admit and confess the 3 wrongdoings of body, lying, calumny, harsh words, and gossip. I admit and confess the 4 wrongdoings of speech, covetousness, malice, and wrong views. I admit and confess the 3 wrongdoings of mind, the killing of one's father, mother, acharya, or arhat, and the shedding of a Buddha's blood with malicious intent. I admit and confess the 5 worst actions, killing a bhikshu or shramanara, seducing a nun, and destroying images, stupas, or temples. I admit and confess the nearly worst actions, swearing by the 3 jewels, temples, scriptures, or the 3 supports, and swearing by them falsely. I admit and confess the wrongdoings of rejecting Dharma. Worse than killing all beings in the 3 realms is the denigration of bodhisattvas. I admit and confess pointless great wrongdoing, thinking that the benefits of virtue, the harm from wrongdoing, and the suffering and lifespan in hell are untrue, mere sayings, is worse than the 5 worst actions. I admit and confess the wrongdoing from which it is hard to be freed, the 4 defeats, the 13 remainders, the downfalls, the confessables, and the misdemeanors, the 5 classes. I admit and confess impairments of the proclamation of morality, the 4 negativities and the 5 and 8 downfalls. I admit and confess impairments of the bodhisattva training, the 14 root downfalls and the 8 major branches. I admit and confess impairments of secret mantra samaya, the wrongdoing done when not under vows, such as fornication and drinking alcohol, actions that are naturally unwholesome. I admit and confess unwitting wrongdoing. Although I have not taken the vow of refuge and empowerments, I admit and confess downfalls of commitment through not knowing how to keep the vows and samaya they entail. Without regret, confession will not purify. I confess all past wrongdoing with great shame, fear, and regret, as though I had swallowed poison. If there is no commitment, henceforth there will be no purification. From now onward, even at the risk of my life, I vow not to engage in wrongdoing. Sugata Amitabha and your bodhisattvas grant your blessings that my being be purified. Even when one hears of another's virtue, one is without the negativity of jealousy and rejoices from one's heart. It is said that one will gain equal merit. I therefore rejoice in all the virtuous deeds of Aryas and ordinary beings. I rejoice in their generation of bodhicitta and their vast benefit for beings. The 10 virtues that are the opposites of the 10 wrongdoings, saving others' lives, giving generously, chastity, speaking truthfully, healing discord, speaking gently and straightforwardly, conversing meaningfully, having little desire, cultivating love and compassion, and practicing Dharma. I rejoice in those virtuous actions. All you have recently attained perfect Buddhahood in any of the numberless realms in the 10 directions. I urge you to soon turn the vast wheel of Dharma. I pray that you hear me with your clairvoyance. All Buddhas, bodhisattvas, holders of Dharma, and spiritual friends who wish to pass into nirvana, I pray that you do not do so, but remain. I dedicate this and all my virtue of the 3 times to the benefit of all beings. May they all quickly attain unsurpassable awakening and empty samsara's 3 realms from their depths. May this virtue quickly ripen in me. In this life, may the 18 untimely deaths be prevented. May I be healthy and as vigorous as a youth. May my wealth be as inexhaustible as the Ganges in summer. Unharmed by maras or enemies, may I practice genuine Dharma. May all my wishes be fulfilled in accord with Dharma and my intentions. May I accomplish vast benefit for Dharma and beings. May my human body be meaningful. May I and all connected to me, as soon as we pass from this life, actually see in front of us the emanated Buddha Amitabha, surrounded by his Sangha of bodhisattvas. Seeing them, may we feel joy. May we be without suffering at death. May the 8 bodhisattvas appear miraculously in the sky. May they show me the way and lead me to Sukavati. The suffering in the lower states is unbearable. The pleasures of gods and humans are impermanent. May I be afraid of this. Throughout beginningless time up to now, samsara has lasted for a very long time. May I feel sorrow about this. I might be born repeatedly as a human being, but I would experience birth, aging, sickness, and death countless times. There are many obstacles in this degenerate time. The pleasures of humans and gods are like food mixed with poison. May I not have so much as a hair's worth of desire for them. My family, food, wealth, and friends are impermanent, like illusions or dreams. May I have not so much as a hair's worth of attachment to them. My land, my vicinity, and my home are just like one's home in a dream. May I know them to be unreal. May I flee the ocean of samsara from which it is so hard to get free, like a felon escaping from prison. May I flee to the realm of Sukavati without looking back. Having severed all craving and clinging, may I fly through the western sky like a vulture freed from a snare, passing countless worlds in an instant, and reach Sukavati. May I see the face of Amitabha, who is actually present there. May all my obscurations be purified. The best of the 4 births is instantaneous birth in the heart of a lotus flower. May I take such a birth, my body complete in an instant. May it have the marks and signs. Doubt as to whether or not I will be born there would cause me to remain in the lotus for 500 years. I would be happy and comfortable and would hear the Buddha's speech, but because of the flower not opening, my seeing the Buddha's face would be delayed. May that not happen to me. As soon as I am born, may my flower open. May I see Amitabha's face. Through merit and miraculous powers, may vast clouds of offerings emanate from my palms. May I present them to the Buddha and his entourage. At that time, may the Tathagata extend his right hand and place it on my head. May I receive prophecy of my awakening. Having heard profound and vast Dharma, may my being be ripened and liberated. May I be blessed and cared for by the 2 foremost bodhisattvas, Avalokita and Mahasamudapramta. Every day, innumerable Buddhas and Bodhisattvas gather from the 10 directions in order to present offerings to Amitabha and view that realm. At that time, may I attend them and receive the Amrita of Dharma. With unimpeded miraculous powers, may I go to the realms of joyous, glorious, perfect action and densely arrayed. Going there in the morning, may I receive empowerment, blessings, and vows from Akshobhya, Ratnasambhava, Amoga Siddhi, Varachana, and other Buddhas. Having presented many offerings, may I return without difficulty to Sukavati in the evening. In Potala, Avalokavati, Shamara, Deepa, and Udayana, in 1 billion Nirmanakaya realms, may I meet billion Avalokitas, Taras, Vajrapanis, and Padmakaras. May I present oceans of offerings to them and receive empowerment and profound instructions. May I quickly then return unimpeded to my own residence in Sukavati. May I see with the divine eye my surviving family, monks, and disciples. May I protect and bless them and lead them to that realm at death. The duration of this fortunate kalpa is 1 day in Sukavati. Throughout countless kalpas, there is no death. May I always remain in that realm. From Maitreya up to Rochana, when all of the Buddhas of this fortunate kalpa come to this world, may I come here with miraculous powers, present offerings to those Buddhas, listen to the genuine Dharma, and return unimpeded to the realm of Sukavati. All the features and attributes of the realms of 81 septillion Buddhas are combined within that realm that is superior to all others. May I be born in that realm of Sukavati. Its precious ground is as even as the palm of a hand. Vast and spacious, it blazes brightly and radiantly. It is soft and supple. May I be born in that pleasant, gentle, spacious realm. The wish-fulfilling trees are composed of many jewels and are decorated by leaves of silk and precious fruit. In them are emanated birds whose sweet calls proclaim profound and vast Dharma. May I be born in that wondrous realm. There are many rivers of scented water with the 8 attributes. There are also bathing pools of Amrita surrounded by steps and bricks of the 7 jewels. Lotus flowers with sweet fragrance and fruit emit countless rays of light. The ends of those light rays are adorned by emanated Buddhas. May I be born in that amazing realm. Even the names of the 8 unleisured states and lower realms are unheard there. Kleshas, the 5 and 3 poisons, sickness, dawns, enmities, poverty, quarreling, and all the other sufferings are unheard of in that realm. May I be born in that realm of great happiness. There is no sexuality there and no birth from a womb. All are born from within lotus flowers. Everyone's bodies are alike and golden in color. They are adorned by the marks and signs, such as the Ushnisha on their heads. All have the 5 clairvoyances and the 5 eyes. May I be born in that realm of countless attributes, in self-arisen palaces of diverse jewels. Whatever is wanted arises upon recollection. No effort is necessary. Everything one needs or wants is spontaneously present. There is no I, no you, and no self-fixation. Offering clouds of whatever one wishes arise from the palms of one's hands. Everyone there practices unsurpassable Mahayana Dharma. May I be born in that realm where every joy and comfort arises. A fragrant breeze sends down rains of flowers. From all the trees, rivers, and lotuses, clouds of sumptuous offerings constantly emerge, pleasing forms, sounds, scents, tastes, and textures. Although there is no ordinary gender, emanated Devis constantly present offerings. When one wishes to sit, there are precious palaces. When one wishes to lie down, there are mattresses and pillows of silk on fine, precious beds. When one wishes to hear them, birds, trees, rivers, and music give forth the melodic sound of Dharma. When one does not wish to listen, they are unheard. The pools and rivers of Amrita are of whatever temperature is desired. May I be born in that realm where everything is as wished. In that realm, the perfect Buddha Amitabha will remain, not passing into nirvana for countless kalpas. May I attend him for all that time. After Amitabha passes into peace, his dharma will remain for twice as many kalpas as the Ganges sand grains. During that time, may I be inseparable from Avalokita, his regent, and uphold the genuine dharma. The dharma will wane at sunset. At the following dawn, Avalokita will attain Buddhahood, becoming the Buddha called King of massive splendor, elevated above all. From that time, may I serve him and listen to the dharma. His lifespan will be 96 septillion kalpas. May I continually attend and serve him and uphold the dharma with perfect retention. After his nirvana, his dharma will remain for 610,300,000 kalpas. During that time, may I uphold the dharma and be inseparable from Mahasamta Pramta. Then Mahasamta Pramta will attain Buddhahood, becoming the Tathagata called King of amassed jewels and stable qualities. His lifespan and dharma will equal those of Avalokita. May I continually attend that Buddha, present offerings to him, and uphold all his genuine dharma. Then after that life, either in that realm or in another pure realm, may I attain unsurpassable, perfect Buddhahood. After my Buddhahood, like Amitayas, may I ripen and liberate all the beings who even just hear my name. May I guide beings through countless emanations and benefit beings effortlessly, spontaneously, and immeasurably. Tathagata of immeasurable lifespan, merit, qualities, pristine wisdom, and majesty. Dharmakaya Amitabha, Bhagawan of immeasurable life and wisdom. It was said by Shakyamuni that anyone who recollects your name will be protected from fire, water, poison, weapons, yakshas, rakshasas, and all danger unless it is the ripening of previous karma. I recollect your name and prostrate to you. I pray that you protect me from all danger and suffering. Grant the blessings of perfect auspiciousness through the blessing of the Buddha's attainment of the Trikaya, the blessing of the unchanging truth of Dharmata, and the blessing of the Sangha's unwavering harmony. May my aspirations be fulfilled as intended. I prostrate to the 3 jewels. Tayata Panchadreya Avabodhanaya Svaha. I prostrate to the 3 jewels. Namo Manjushriye, Namo Shushriye, Namo Uttama Shriye Svaha. And now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Trigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jingding Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teachings of the great Trigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva, Chenrezig.
Thank you so much to all who are joining through live streaming and who are here in person. May you have a long life. Thank you so much.
Everyone be sure to tune in this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's teachings from 1:30 to 3 on Arya Tara, and then from 3 to 4 the Dharma discussion group. Everyone be well. Take care.
To